Hello and welcome to the site of my future garden. Let's take a look around. So as I walk around and show you where I'm at right now in my garden, which isn't very far, I can give you a little bit of a background on how we ended up here and where we were before. Basically, I had a front yard garden. I have previous videos of that, and we recently moved and we've been living here for a little bit over a year now, and I hadn't had time to start on the new garden. So I figured that the best thing I could do is document the garden as I start to build it, my new garden back here. I was able to get a few fruit trees in last year. What I did was waited till the end of the season and went to Home Depot and picked them up for about 1/3 the cost as they would have been, and got those planted last year because I wanted to get a start on those. But my plan for this site is, there's some dirt over there that I had excavated from our front yard. I'll put up a little photo showing you what I had done out there. But this isn't about a decorative type garden. It's more of a vegetable type garden that I'm going to document. And as I build the garden, what I want to do is put together like 5-minute videos documenting how I'm building my new garden. And one of the first things that I have to do, I have boxes over there. Those boxes I built and did a review on. They're really nice boxes. I'm gonna probably add a few more to my garden. So one of the things that I'm facing with this garden right now is it's on a little bit of a downhill slope. It's from that point to where it's almost flat over here. It's 22 inches. So let me go ahead and set up the tripod and I'll kind of walk around and give you an idea of how I'm going to build this. So with the slope of the grade of the backyard here, one of the first things I'm going to do is, if you'll notice here, there's a berm. And what I'm going to do is extend this berm out to about here, so that we can kind of start to, we'll create a new berm, I'll probably put a few blueberries on top of it. And then that way, when I start to backfill here, I'll be able to fill in behind the berm. And then also when you're looking back from the house, it'll look really nice. It'll continue this berm on up through here and then transition into the garden area. So after the berm over here is complete, I'll continue along here. There's a berm there, and I'll continue that berm along here, and we'll probably go up about a total of probably about 12 inches, 15 inches, right around there. And then on top of that will be a 18-inch garden bed. And then that way I'll be able to backfill behind this berm system over here, which will create a sort of a level area. We'll still keep a little bit of a grade, but we'll start to level it off. So you'll have 2 boxes here. They're going to be 8 feet by 2 feet. In those boxes are going to be 2 trellises. So those trellises will be about 6 feet by 8 feet. So the things planted in this box, I'll be able to get them to climb up those trellises. Along with that, these will be the trees that will provide some shade for these plants that'll be in the boxes here. So for the first phase, we'll build the berm along there, berm along here, the 2 boxes, the trellis, and then start putting some boxes in here once we start to get this leveled off. We'll also make sure that we continue the theme of the rocks that were in here. So then those rocks will go in between the beds and also on the berms over here. So the transition will be really smooth and really nice. And then after we complete this section, we'll move on to that section. And the plan is later on, probably next year, have a small greenhouse in that area with a small compost bin next to it, and then continue the beds all along here. So probably end up with about 10 beds. Start this season with 4 beds and then move on to a few more beds. And we'll see how much more we'll need after that. So one of the reasons why I didn't really tackle this last year, one reason was time, and the other reason was I wanted to see how the sun would hit this area. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't shaded. You can see right now it's shaded over there because this is a really tall building. But what happens is the sun comes directly overhead in the summer. So it ends up working out working out perfectly. And I'm glad that I actually took time to observe it so I didn't waste my time. So now I know exactly where the sun's going to hit, so I can figure out where things would be planted too. So that's the plan as of right now. This week I'm going to get started on the berm over here. So I'll probably have that video posted a little bit later. I need to get some dirt to build up the berm. I have a little pile of rocks over there, so I'll need to get some more rocks. But anyways, I'll just start working along and start posting. If you're into this type of stuff, please make sure you like and subscribe. And thank you for watching the video.